you can win this beautiful car on Card Shark. And if you get the cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Card Shark. Hey, I want you to take a look at this, if you would, please, because this is really exciting. This is an F-14 Tomcat whose top speed is over 1,400 miles per hour. Now, it's approaching the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz, and the pilot will have to land that plane on only 400 feet of runway on a pitching, rolling flight deck, coming to a stop in less than 2 seconds. Isn't that amazing? Well, the men responsible for flying those jets are graduates of the Navy Fighter Weapons School, better known to us as Top Gun. And 10 of them will be with us all this week here on Card Shark. But before we meet them, let's say hi to our two lovely aces on our show. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Shark. How are you? Good. See you peel out those cards. We'll meet the Top Guns in our Card Shark too. Come on, Doug and Clara. Here we go. Let me tell you about Doug very quickly. If you were not with us yesterday, this man stepped up to the big money and he started doubling and doubling and doubling. And in about 35 seconds, won $21,100. Just like that. You only played the big money one time. One time. We'll see if I get there again. Yeah. Tell us about Doug.
I'm Doug Cartel. I was born in New York. I'm a second-year medical student at St. Louis University, obviously in St. Louis. And since high school, I've come back to Los Angeles and worked at the beaches in Los Angeles as an LA County lifeguard.
You're a lifeguard in summertime in LA, and you go to med school in Missouri. And
best of both worlds, it seems like.
Clara, let me hear you say, where's the beef?
Where's the beef? In the bologna.
Oh, the beef's in the bologna, I see. You buy a higher priced bologna than I do, Clara. Welcome, hon.
Thank you.
You're 83 years old.
Right.
And you won the second game yesterday, so you're all tied up. Tell us a little bit about Clara.
I'm Clara Naftalin. Gesundheit.
Thank you. No one would have known I've sneezed if you hadn't said something.
I'm Clara Naftalin. I'm just an old retired old granny. I'm 83 years old.
Yeah.
I have 10 grandchildren, 4 great and 2 on the way.
Now, where do you live?
I live in Los Angeles. I've lived here for 50 years.
Well, great. Okay, now you won the game, and Doug won a game, so we have to play a tiebreaker game, which means the tiebreaker is going to be a one-question sudden death game. Whoever wins the question, though, is our champion, goes on to play for the big money. And the question is going to go to you, Clara, and this first question of the day involves our 10 men who are all Top Guns. They're right here in our studio audience. So, gentlemen, please come. Gentlemen, welcome back, and thank you for helping us out. Clara, before the show, we ask our 10 Top Guns, do you actually enjoy the danger of your job? How many of these 10 Top Guns do enjoy the danger of their job?
Well, I think it's a big challenge to them, and if they didn't want to be where they are, they wouldn't be. So I think that'll be about, say about half, about 6.
6 of them. All right, let's see what Doug says. Doug, higher or lower than 6?
You know, I'm about the same age as these guys, and I love a thrill. And I think that's partly what they like about it, too. I'll say it's even higher than 6.
Would you like to fly 1,400 miles an hour? Land on an aircraft carrier in 400 feet long and got to stop in 2 seconds?
That might be a little too much danger.
Yeah. I mean, sharing Bob Barker's dressing room is the only danger I know about. The actual number of these Top Guns who enjoy the danger of their job is 10 of them. Yeah, all of them do. Good. I can imagine that must be quite a feeling. Evil? Why?
Each flight's like strapped on a rocket ship. It's an intense rush. No 2 flights are ever the same. Just forget about the danger.
So you get, it's like feeling like strapped on a rocket ship, is that it?
That's right, Bob.
I mean, do you get scared, though? I mean,
sometimes I fly with hose here, but that's not very often.
You guys fly together? Hose and evil fly together. Not in a million years would I ask them anything about all of that. Hi, Lace. How are you? Thank you, guys. Okay. Doug. You ready? I'm ready. I'm going to show you your base card. I'll show you Clara's base card. You have a decision to make at that point, okay? Remember, you can change this card if you want to. Yours is a jack. Clara's base card is a 6. Now, Doug, if you play it and you make a mistake, Clara's the new champ, or if you pass it on to her, if she makes a mistake, you're the champ.
Bob, I gotta try it.
You're going to play it yourself.
I'll keep the jack and I'll say lower.
Lower than the jack? No, it's not. Clara, you're our new champion.
Hey, son. Just like that, they're easy come, easy go. Comes and goes. I had a great time and I want to thank you for it.
You got $21,200. Thank you, Doug. Nice to see you.
Come on, Clara.
Oh, boy. How about this, huh? Hey, this is our new champ. Say it again. Where's the beat? Never mind. We'll be right back. Let's give her a chance to win a lot of money in new car. Right after this.
This Thanksgiving, give thanks. Taste the turkey drumstick, and then
Go.
get ready to shop. Because BUZZR's Black Friday Frenzy is back. BUZZR's Black Friday Frenzy, November 24th, only on BUZZR.
See how we tie everything into Thanksgiving frenzy?
Let's play.
Welcome back to Card Star. So you ready?
You ready?
Okay, do you know all the rules of this now?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
I want you to keep in mind that you can change one card per line. That's a really important rule for you because
Okay.
that'll certainly help you out.
Yeah, okay.
All right? We're going to give you some money to bet with. We'll give you $200. There it is. All right? Now, good luck to you. Come on, Clara. You got $200, sweetheart. Your first card is a king. How much you want to bet, babe? Bet all of it lower? Yeah, all of it lower than the king. Look at that. Good. Now we're going to bet $400 higher than the deuce. There you are. $800, Clara. You got 800.
$200 lower.
How much?
200.
200 lower, all right? $200 lower than the jack is a 9. I got 1,000. You come up here, I'll give you another 4. You got 1,400. We got a 9. Yeah, which one do you want?
Number 3.
Number 3, okay? The 9 becomes a 10. Yeah. Now you got $1,400. Now be real careful, okay?
$200 lower.
I'm going to tell her to be careful. $200 lower than the 10. It's an 8. $1,600 down.
$200 lower.
$200 lower again. It is. Wow. Now you got $1,800. Clara, all of it higher than the 3. Okay. It's a push. No win, no loss. You're still okay. You got $1,800. Now what are you going to do? Same thing? All of it higher. All of it higher than the 3. It is. You got $3,600. Ready? You got $3,800. How about that? That is something that you know. Just keep working, doesn't it? Oh, now you love me. After you win $3,800, you love me. I see. Okay, now, let me tell you. Now we're going to give you a chance to win a new car. Okay, and here's how it's... You got 10 customers. Well, let me tell you. Gene's going to show you the car you can win. You come over here with me. Gino?
The Buick Skyhawk Coupe, the sports car with room and comfort, equipped with standard features plus pinstripes and California emissions. Get that car, Clara.
Okay, Clara, you come over here with me. Now, partner, hon? What do you have to do?
Yeah.
You just listen. I'm going to tell you about it right now, okay? Now, in order to win that car, I'm going to ask you one question about our 10 top guns down there. Then I'm going to ask you to go over there and register your answer on the range board, the blue thing. You move it back and forth, whatever you think the right answer is. So, Susanna, would you please hand me the question? Now, here's the question. Remember, it's about our 10 top guns. Before the show, we ask our 10 top guns, have you ever driven a car over 100 miles an hour? How many of these 10 top guns have driven a car over 100 miles an hour?
Pretty high.
Well, you go over there and you put...
Oh, put it over.
Yeah, just go there.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. Where's she going? She says 9 of them. Okay, Clara, come right back over here. Now, if you're right on the nose, if it's 9, then you win the car. If you're 1 away, for instance, if the right answer is 8 or 10, then you win $500. All right? Let's find out. The actual number of these top guns who have driven a car over 100 miles an hour is 10 of them. All right, Clara. That That means you win another $500. How about that? Now you know what you got? Now you got $4,300. Yeah, keep counting, too. And we'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away.
Ask how you can get free shipping. This offer will not last, so order now.
You're going to love it. I guarantee it. Call 1-800-458-6010. 1-800-458-6010.
Hey, Clara.
Hi.
How are you doing? You okay?
Fine. I'm fine.
Boy, you got a lot of money now, don't you?
Sure.
All right, well, it's time to meet a new challenger. You ready?
Ready.
The Marines are about to arrive. Martin, come in here. Hello, sir. Oh, Martin, Bob. I just wanted you to know something. As you walked up on the stage, all 10 of our Navy guys down there applauded. So.
I applaud them too, sir. I really respect their job also.
Good. You and I'll get along just well, just fine if you don't call me sir.
No, no problem.
That's okay, because that means I'm older, you see.
Oh, my name is Mark Hernandez. I'm stationed at El Toro, California. I just got back from my overseas duty, and I am married, have a wife. That's wonderful, and my baby son just turned a year old last Friday.
Oh, how nice. That's great. Well, it's really nice to have you with us, Mark.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
All right, here we go. Let's start this match. We're going to start it off right now. Cards have been dealt out. Lacey's got them all dealt out. And Clara, the first question goes to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you are ready, here's our first question.
I'm ready.
We surveyed 100 dads of 18-year-old girls, and we asked the dads, if your daughter asked you for permission to move in with her boyfriend, would you give it? How many dads would give their permission?
Out of 100?
Yes.
Well, I have a young daughter. Well, now she's married, but she was young at one time.
Weren't we all?
And I don't think her dad would give her permission to go. You mean how many dads out of 100 would give permission?
Yeah, for their girls to go live with these 18-year-olds or this.
That would be a very high number for not to give them permission.
But how many would give permission?
Oh, how many would give permission?
You just twisted that sentence around. It's a high number for not giving.
No, how many would
How many would give her permission? Yeah.
That would be a very low number.
How many do you think?
I think about 26.
26 out of 100 would give them permission to go live with the 18. Okay, fine. Martin?
Oh, that's a very good number, I believe. But I know if my son was a girl and it was 18, I know I would not.
What is this, you guys?
Sorry. Okay. I know if I was the father of an 18-year-old, I know I definitely would not give permission. I mean, if I was to move in with my girlfriend and she was 18, I know.
Wait, you have a girlfriend?
Oh no, back a while ago. When I was
First
about 18.
First of all, you tell me if your son's a girl, now you're moving in with your girlfriend. I thought you were married to a happily nice lady.
Oh, great lady, great lady.
Oh, okay.
And I am happily married. But I know if I was the father of an 18-year-old girl, I know definitely I wouldn't want that
Martin,
to happen.
higher or lower than 26?
I think it's going to be lower than 26.
Lower than 26, okay. Actual number of dads who would give their daughter permission to move in with her boyfriend is 20 of them. Yeah, it's a low number. Okay, Martin. You ready, my friend?
Yes,
You
I
can
am.
change this card if you want to, and that card's a 7.
We'll change it.
Well, I don't blame you. 7 now becomes a 9.
We're going to go lower than a 9.
Lower than the 9, it is.
Higher than a 5.
Higher than the 5. Got that?
We're going to go lower than a queen.
Lower than a queen, yeah.
Higher than a 4.
To win the game, is it higher?
No.
Back to the 9.
Tough break.
Yeah. What'd you say, Clara?
Tough break.
Yeah, tough break, yeah. That's similar to saying, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Okay, Clara. There's a 7 for you, Clara. Tough break.
Can I change it?
No, you can't change it. He won't let you. You didn't win the question.
I will go higher.
Higher than the 7? Yeah.
I will go higher.
We'll go higher again. Is it higher than the 8? No. No. Okay. Keep in mind, you can freeze, too, over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot that freezing.
Yeah, that's my 83-year-old head forgets.
Oh, that's okay. I'll try to remind you. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go for another question. Martin, I got a question for you. Educated guess time. This is fascinating. Play along with us at home. We've all seen a cat easily jump from a windowsill to the ground. Now, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the highest floor of a building from which a cat has fallen and still survived?
Ooh. I would think that's going to be about 4.
4.
And still survived.
Still survived, yes. Clara, will it be higher or lower than 4?
I think it'll be a little higher.
Think it'll be a little higher?
Yes.
This is wow.
Strong cats.
You talk about a cat with 9 lives. The highest floor of a building from which a cat has fallen and survived is 32 floors.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Can you believe that? 32. Now, his little feet were a little sore, probably. But, man, you talk about a flying putty cat, huh?
Oh.
Okay. Who's got all this control? Oh, Clara, now you can change the card, Clara.
I can change it.
Yeah. The 7 becomes a deuce. How's that?
Higher.
Higher than the deuce, 6. Higher than the 6, 10. Atta girl, I didn't have to remind you, did I? Okay, she's gonna freeze right there. We'll pause with these words. We'll be right back with more card sets.
Stay tuned.
Take a pea-sized amount, apply it like a lotion. Pits, under boob, thigh folds, butt cracks, feet. This water-based cream, I'm telling you, it's invisible on the skin. It works like a dream. Why didn't someone think of this sooner?
Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right, let's continue now. Clara is our champion, Martin our challenger, and we're in the middle of game number 1. And this is your question, Clara.
Right.
And you know a lot about these guys because there are 10 top guns in our studio audience, and this question involves them. Now, Clara, before the show, we ask our 10 top guns, if the woman you loved asked you to give up your dangerous job as a fighter pilot, would you do it? How many of these 10 top guns would give up their job as a fighter pilot for the woman they love?
Well, I think they're proud of their work, and they worked hard to get where they are, and they are not going to give it up. If the woman loves them, she's going to love them doing what they do. So I think it'll be a pretty high number, maybe 8.
Okay, you're telling me that, let me try it again here. How many, I had this show down to a science, you know? I could do this sucker in my sleep till this lady arrived. How many of these 10 top guns would give up their job?
Oh, no. That's only about 2, maybe.
Oh, 2.
2.
Okay. Martin.
I would definitely think it would be a little higher than 2.
Higher than 2, you said. Thank you, Martin, for simplifying this entire
no
process. I really appreciate it. The actual number of these top guns who would give up their job as a fighter pilot for the woman they loved is... Took you a long way of time to get there, but you got there. Hit it right on the nose. I got another $100 for you, and $100 to share with our guys down there. All right. Which 2 of you fellas would actually give it up if the lady said, going to give it up? So you would give it up? I'll be darned. Barney, why wouldn't you give it up?
Well, Bob, I agree with Clara, whatever she said. That actually happened to me about a long time ago. When I came home from my first 9-month cruise, my wife had some reservation about my career and staying in the Navy. However, with a lot of work, and if you love your wife and your career the same and work hard at it, 20 years later, we're still both happy.
All right. Nice story. And it probably helps to be the boss of the family, too, doesn't it, Barney? Yeah, it would. Okay. Okay, Clara.
Can I change
this 10?
Can I change it?
You can do anything you want. You're the champion.
Number 1.
Number 1. What number 1?
Oh,
Oh,
the card number 1.
scared me to death. Number 1, she says. Sounds good to me, huh? Here we go. The 10's now 5. Higher than the 5? Is it higher? Yeah. There's number 1 right there. In order to win the game, is it lower? Yeah. All right, Claire, you win the first game.
Yeah, okay.
That means Alicia's going to deal out the cards, and we're going to start game number 2 right now. Martin, the pressure's on you. You have to win this game. First player to win 2 games is the champion. And let's get it started right now. Martin.
Okay.
This is about single women, okay?
Good at that.
We surveyed 100 single women, and we asked them, when you start dating a guy, do you ever tell him little lies about yourself to impress him? How many single women admitted they do tell little lies to impress the new guy?
I know I found out a lot of lies when I was single and went out with single women. I know I caught him in a few.
How about when you went out with married women? Did you find anything there?
Never went out with married women. But I know that a couple of them have told me little white lies, and I believe that number is going to be pretty high.
What do you think?
I would think 82.
82 out of 100 single women admitted that they tell little lies to impress the new date. Clara, higher or lower than that?
Well, his answer is a good answer, but I think it'll be a little lower.
I think it might be lower. The actual number of single women who tell little lies to impress their date is 30. A lot lower, Clara. Okay, Clara, here we go. You can take it if you want to. Higher than the 4 queens. Lower than the queen, 7. 3. Yes. New word in Clara's vocabulary. All right. We'll be back in a moment. Don't go away now.
That's a hit.
All the time we have for today, we must go for Lacey Pemberton, Susanna Williams, Gene Wood, and the whole gang. The Top Guns will be with us all week, and we hope you will be too. So long, everybody, from Carson. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive country fried lemonade flavored drink mix. Old-fashioned taste is new again. Sugar-sweet and sugar-free with NutraSweet. Delicious encore 2-pound frozen entrees for family-sized appetites. When you want more, it's encore in your grocer's freezer. Desonex foot and sneaker deodorant spray has the moisture-absorbing powder to cool, soothe, and comfort your feet. Our gift certificate for Kentucky Fried Chicken. Feel the warmth and taste the goodness from home. Kentucky Fried Chicken is home. Q-tip says no softer, safer swab because the swab by any other name just isn't the same. Hoover's cordless double-duty wet and dry hand vac picks up both wet and dry spills. Hoover keeps making it better. And a member of our studio audience will receive Truck for quality, reliability, and design excellence. Juicer, food slicer, timer, scale, coffee mill, and Truck's renowned Brewmaster electric drip coffee maker. This is Gene Wood speaking for Touchdown, a Mark Goodson television production. You can win this beautiful car with just one answer on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you, Gene. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. We're having a great time this week. I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this now. This is an F-14 Tomcat whose top speed is over 1,400 miles per hour. Now, it's approaching the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz, and the pilot will have to land that plane on only 400 feet of runway on a pitching, rolling flight deck, coming to a stop in less than 2 seconds. Isn't that amazing? Well, the men responsible for flying those jets are graduates of the Navy Fighter Weapons School, better known to us as Top Gun. We've got 10 of them with us in our studio audience all this week. We'll meet them a little later on, but right now let's say hi to our 2 lovely dealers on Card Shark. Our 2 Top Guns are Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Here they are.
How are you?
I'm just fine. Talk about a countdown.
Yeah.
Lacey's getting close. So deal out the cards very carefully. Would you do that for me? And we'll get our Card Sharks in here right now. Clara and Martin, please come in here. How are you, kid?
Fine.
Good. It's nice to have you back with us.
Thank you.
You know, this lady is 83 years old. She's our champion. She's won $4,500.
Oh,
You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, you knew it, didn't you? What, in your earlier life when you worked, what did you do?
we had a bakery shop for 25 years.
Whereabouts?
In East Los Angeles.
In the Los Angeles area?
East Los Angeles.
How long have you been in Southern California?
50 years.
50 years. Well, it's nice to have you back with us, Clara.
I came here in 1938.
That's the year I was born.
1938?
Yeah.
You're just halfway.
Halfway to what?
Halfway.
I feel like I'm more than halfway. Martin, welcome back.
Thank you. My name's Martin. I am married. It's been about 3 years. I have a baby boy that's 1 year old, and we're expecting another one in February.
Oh, that's great. Well, it's nice to have you back with us. If you recall, the player who wins 2 games, it's our champion, and Clara won the first game. So, Martin, you have to win this game. When we left last time, I was ready to ask the second question in game number 2.
Okay.
Okay? Let's that's what I'll do right now then, Clara. And that question belongs to you.
Okay.
And this question involves our 10 men who are top guns in our studio audience. There they are. Gentlemen, welcome back. Nice to have you back with us. And Clara, before the show, we asked our 10 top guns, while piloting your jet, have you ever tried such a tricky maneuver that you actually lost control? How many of these 10 top guns have tried such a tricky maneuver that they actually lost control?
I don't think they would be that foolish. It's difficult
You think
enough.
that would be foolish to do that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It would be foolish to do that. I don't think too many. I think maybe about 4.
There's 4 fools down there. Is that what you're telling me?
No. I said just foolish to do it.
Oh, foolish to do that. I see. Martin will be higher or lower than that?
I think it's going to be lower.
It might be lower than that? Well, the actual number of these top guns who have tried such a tricky maneuver they lost control is 9 of them. Wow. Which 9 of you guys have done that? Raise your hand if you would, please. Oh, look, everybody but the animal raised his hand. Figured. Barney, you raise your hand and everything, don't you? You must be the bad boy of the group.
No, sir, Bob. Sorry about this, sir. Actually, we don't go out, Bob, and just fly the airplane to do tricks. But we're always trying to expand the aerodynamics or how we can feel flying the airplane. And occasionally it will depart what would be normal flight. And for myself, we were out flying one afternoon very high. Both engines quit on the airplane at around 47,000 feet. And it was around 10,000 feet before we got them lit again.
No kidding. Who's we?
The other pilot in the airplane.
Oh, he's not with us today? No. Pardon me? He's not with us. He's not among your top 10 group. He doesn't want to go with you anywhere, does he? Okay, thank you, gentlemen, very much. Nice to have you. 7, Clara, what change it? Okay, here we go. 7 now is at 9, Clara. Lower than the 9, the lady says. No. Martin has some serious catching up to do. Let's see if he can do it right now. Martin, we're going to go higher than the 3. Higher than the 3, 7 is yours. We're going to go higher than that. Higher than the 7, 6. No. We go back to the base card. We'll pause for these words and we'll be right back with more questions right after this.
Here's a newlywed couple you'll love.
Hello, couples.
Bob Eubanks and Gary Kroger.
Welcome to the Newlywed Game.
Because newlywed variety is the spice of life.
Is that right?
The Newlywed Game with Bob and or Gary. Tonight, starting at 9 on BUZZR. Let's play.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Now we'll continue. Martin, the next question belongs to you. And this is an educated guess question, Martin. 26% of all the people in the United States are considered overweight. What percentage of all the dogs in the United States are overweight?
Oh, that is an educational question.
These are the kind of things that you don't find on Jeopardy, you know what I mean?
These at least I can come close, I believe. I think 30%.
30% of the dogs are overweight.
Correct.
In the United States. Clara?
I don't think so. I think it's lower.
Think it's lower than that?
Yes.
The actual percentage of American dogs that are overweight is 40%. 40% of American dogs are overweight. That means that Martin's got the control. Your dog overweight?
No, she's really skinny.
Good. Glad to hear that.
Okay, Martin, go higher than a 3.
Higher than the 3, Queen.
Lower than a queen.
Lower, yeah.
We're going to go higher than a 7.
Higher than the 7, yeah.
Lower than the 8.
All right, in order to tie it up, is it lower than the ace? It certainly is.
That was a chance.
Okay, that was a chance. I was going to teach you a new word called freeze, but you did just fine. It's okay. So we're going to set up now for our tiebreaker because each contestant has won a game, and that means that the winner of the next game is our champion, all right? So let's get it going right now. 3 cards will be dealt out. It's a 1-question sudden death game, and the question goes to you, Clara. Surveyed 100 unmarried men over the age of 65. Okay, we've hit your target right now, kiddo. We ask them, since you've turned 65, has a woman slapped you for getting fresh? How many senior citizen men said a woman has slapped them for getting fresh?
Out of 100?
Yeah.
How many?
Same question I asked you, hon.
Well,
Have you ever slapped a guy for getting fresh?
no.
No.
No. My guys were nice guys.
I'm sorry.
No, I would think that would be about 30.
30 senior citizen men said a woman has slapped them for getting fresh. Martin, what do you think?
I think that's going to be a little bit lower, even though I'm sure it has happened.
Well, let's see. Actual number of senior citizen men who said a woman has slapped them for getting fresh is 3 of them. Yeah. Only 3 of them. Okay, Martin, now. I'll show you your base card, Martin. I'll show you Clara's. Keep in mind, you can change yours if you want to. The 8 is yours. Clara gets a 4. Martin, you can change the 8 and play it out. If you goof, she's the champ, or pass it on to Clara with the 4. If she makes a mistake, you are the champ.
I'm going to go ahead and change that card and play it.
Change and play it, all right? Take your fate in your own hands. The 8 becomes an 8 again. Now the pressure's on.
Higher one stuck with me before. Let's try it again.
Going higher, you say?
That's correct.
Higher than the 8? No! Clara, you're the champ again.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Clara. You devil, you. You beat the Marines. I'll tell you what, you're something else, isn't it? Now, you know what happened last time you did this? You won over $4,000, so you know all the rules.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, the girls are about to get in here and deal out the cards, but we're going to pause for these words, and we'll be right back. And next, we're going to try to win the money and a new car. Almighty God.
My prayer is that together we'll be able to awaken the hearts, stir the souls of Christians and Jews, so they can feed the least of these, the remnants of the Jewish people.
Welcome back to Card Shark. Our 83 years young champion is ready to try it again. Isn't this fun?
A lot of fun.
I know, a lot of fun. You're overlooking those cards.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you some money to bet with.
Okay,
But
thank
remember,
you.
you can change 1 card per line. Keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Let's give her $200. She's got it. Come on, Clara. Here we go, huh? Now, Clara, we're going to start you off with this card. You got $200. You've got a 9. You can play or change.
Change it.
Change it. Which one would you like, huh?
1.
Number 1. Fine. Let's see what Lacey's got for you. The 9 becomes a queen. And you get how much?
100.
100 down. 100 lower than the queen. That's okay. Wasn't lower, but you still got $100. Now let's bet it again. Here we go.
Lower.
All of it lower than the king. There you are. $200, Clara. Can't change it.
$100 lower.
$100 lower than the 8. No. It's all right. It's okay. We're going to come up here. You still got $100 and give you another $400 up here. So it gives you a grand total of $500.
Change that card.
Gonna change this card too. Which one?
Number 2.
Number 2. Win some money now. Come on, Clara. The 10 is a 9. Those are ugly cards, aren't they? You got 500, please.
$100 lower.
100 lower than the 9. There we go. 600.
$200 higher.
$200 higher than the 4. There we are again. $800, Clara, with the worst card you've ever seen.
$100 lower.
$100 lower than the 7. Now, Tiger. Okay. You can still win $1,800. You bet. Give me worth $1,800. Is it higher than the deuce? Of course it is. Sure. Okay. In a good situation after all, because now you know what you won? $6,400. And now we're going to try to win a new car. Well, Mr. You almost won the new car last time. You came within 1. Okay, we have a new way of playing for that new car, but before we tell you about that, Gene is going to tell us about the car that Clara can win. Come here.
The Buick Skyhawk Coupe, the sports car with room and comfort, equipped with standard features plus pinstripes and California emissions. Good luck, Clara.
Thank you, Gino. Okay, Clara. Now, in order to win that car, I'm going to ask you a question about our 10 top guns right there in our studio audience. And then after I ask you that question, I want you to go over there and register your answer on the range board, all right? Lace, would you hand me a question, please? Thank you. Clara, remember, this is about our 10 top guns. Before the show, we asked our top guns, was your father also in the Navy? How many of these 10 top guns said their father was also in the Navy? I want you to go over there now and place the marker on your answer. Boy, she's looking at it, isn't she?
I'm going to leave it at 5.
Pardon me? Okay, keep it right there at 5.
have to go over there, did you?
No, I'm going to leave it at 5.
Well, they're going to leave it. Yeah, it saves time that way, too, and effort and energy. Well, let's see. Now, if the correct answer, hit it on the button. If it's 5, then you win the car. If you're 1 away, like if it's 4 or 6, then you win another $500 like you did last time. The actual number of these Top Guns, whose father was also in the Navy, is... You can pick the color. Yeah, you can pick out the color.
I didn't pick the color either yet. I'm thinking.
Oh, you're thinking about the color?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's okay. I'd get the limousine for me, I think. That's a nice car. It's yours.
Yeah.
Get your car out of here, will you, Clara?
I haven't got my license with me.
Oh, you don't have your license with you? Well, okay. It's time to meet a new challenger for you. Mark, come on in here and join us on Car Show. Hi, Clara.
Hey, Bob. I'm great. I'm Mark Goodson from Detroit, Michigan, and just a few short weeks ago, I became a newlywed. Just got married.
Oh, no kidding.
That's right. I married the prettiest girl in Houston, Texas.
You married the prettiest girl in Houston, Texas?
The prettiest girl in Houston.
You had to leave Detroit to find one?
I took a lot of the country, but I found her.
Oh, that way.
That's
Okay,
right.
Mark. Good. If you win 2 games, you're the champ. Let's get it going right now. Cards are being dealt out. And, Clara, the first question is yours. You're so good at all these questions. I know you're ready.
I'm ready.
Boy, you are ready. We surveyed 100 married women. We asked them, is your wedding day the last time you saw your husband in a tuxedo? How many married women said their wedding day was the last time they saw their husband in a tuxedo?
I think that would be a low number because, I mean a high number.
You just pick whichever one you want, Claire. It doesn't matter to me. You're usually right anyway. So.
Did they see them or did they not see them? That's the question.
Beats the heck out of me, babe. I just don't know. How many married women said their wedding day was the last time they saw their husband in a tuxedo?
I would say about 65.
65 out of 100. Let's see what Mark says.
Well, Bob, I'm a musician, and I'm in a tuxedo a lot. And I'm just married. My wife sees me in a tuxedo quite often. But that's not typical, I don't believe.
Are you a drummer, Mark?
No.
I'm sure our audio man thinks that you are.
Okay, no door. Anyway, so we're going with 65. I think the average American man doesn't wear tux too often, so it might be a little bit lower.
A little bit. Now.
Did I do that?
Yeah, I think we've done it backwards. How many married women said their wedding day was the last time they saw their husband in a tuxedo? She said 65.
Okay, then let's go a little bit higher.
I'm not trying to talk. Your reasoning didn't match your answer. But then nobody's does. Clara's won a car and several $1,000s, and she hasn't said a word that I understand. Clara, don't poison his mind. The actual number of married women who said their wedding day was the last time they saw their husband in a tuxedo is 45. Wasn't higher, was lower. Okay, Clara. Clara's got the control, and the card's an 8, Clara.
Change that card.
Oh, why not? Change that card. There we go. Queen. Lower than the queen, 4. Higher than the 4, 8. 3. Okay. Clara doesn't talk to me anymore. She just goes like this. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mark, this is your question. This question involves our 10 men who are top guns. Our studio audience. Now you take me. Before the show, we ask our 10 top guns, have you ever gotten airsick? How many of these 10 top guns admitted they have gotten airsick?
Airsick? Well, there's one thing about getting airsick, and there's something else to admitting it. And it's a pretty good-looking group of guys. I don't think too many of them would admit to getting airsick.
Let's talking between beats again.
Let's go for, maybe I'm destined to be a drummer. What do you think?
No, I don't think so.
How about, let's try 3 of them.
3 of the 10 you think have gotten airsick. Clara, what do you think about this?
Well, 3 is a pretty low number, but I think it might be slightly higher.
3 is a pretty low number. Yeah. Okay. You think it might be
slightly higher?
Actual number of these top guns who admitted they've gotten airsick is 1. Only 1. Only 1. Who in the heck got airsick? Raise your hand. Hose, you got airsick.
That's right, Bob. I can't believe out of this group I'm the only guy that admitted that.
Most of them will blame it on the beer the night before, right?
Actually, that's not true. In course, in F-14s, none of us get airsick, but when we start our training, long before we ever step into an F-14, it's pretty common to get airsick a couple times.
I said, don't they put you in the simulators and do all that rolling and all of that?
Sure they do.
And you're the only one on the entire group of guys that told the truth.
Bob, I'm an honest man.
I can tell. With a name like that, you have to be honest. Yes. Okay. Mark. Here's the card, Mark. It is a 5. 5, Bob. Let's go higher. Higher than the 5. Jack. Lower. Lower. 7. Okay, so pretty good game going here. Let's try another question. Clara, I got one for you this time. You getting tired, huh?
No.
Oh, good. I didn't think so.
No, I'm not tired. I can always drive home.
It's your car.
Yeah.
We see a lot of high-speed car chases in the movies. So we surveyed 100 men and we asked them, have you ever been in a high-speed car chase? How many men said they have?
No, that would be pretty low. That would be a pretty low number. I would say about 24.
24 out of what?
Out of 100.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm learning. Mark will be higher or lower than
Well, I don't know. Action movies are pretty big out now, and that's pretty encouraging. And I used to have a sports car. You'd pull up to a light, and the Porsche next to you would pull up to you, and it was pretty tempting. Whether that's high speed or not, I don't know, but let's go a little bit higher.
Okay, the actual number of men who have been in a high-speed car chase is 32. Just a little bit higher, Mark. You're right. All right. Yes.
Change that 7.
Okay, change that 7. 7 will now be a 6.
Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than a 6. Dude. Clara, you get a free chance. You can't change the card because he won't let you.
I can't change the number.
No, you didn't win the question.
I will go lower.
Lower, the lady says. It's lower than the 8, and it's not lower than the 8. No. Okay. So we'll play sudden death when we come back right after this. Don't go away.
At over $4 a blade, shaving every day gets expensive. Harry's 5-blade razor offers me a close, comfortable shave. Best part, refills are as low as $2 each, half of what I paid before.
Go to harrys.com/shave to claim your $7 trial.
Continuing next. Welcome back. That's all the time we have for today. We hope you'll join us next time on Card Start. Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive samples of gel dermatologically certified for purity soap, exclusively at Fantastic Sam Salon. New Nabisco frosted wheat squares, crunchy bite-sized lightning frosted biscuits with shredded wheat for great nutrition, great taste. True Bloom underwear, quality and value in free-from cotton underwear. True Wheat Mid-America. Sylvania soft white light bulb, guaranteed 5% longer life. Sylvania with the best colors to like. Rental of the Rug Doctor for professional carpet and upholstery cleaning results at a fraction of the cost. Remember, there's only one Rug Doctor steaming that in dirt. If you like the burger with the works, you love Manwich. It's the burger with the works inside. And a member of our studio audience will receive for quality performance the new Home 2022 versatile top loading machine. Has 22 stitches, buttonhole, and other features. The new Home Sewing Machine Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Cut Shark, a Mark Goodson television production.